Reckless driving suspect Isaias Valencia crashes his pickup truck in Pomona Friday night. Just moments before that, Valencia was driving around aimlessly and yelling at police. "Why are you following me?" he shouts to Pomona PD as they follow his every move. After Valencia crashes, he bails out and runs into an apartment complex, locking himself into a unit, followed closely by pursuing officers. But tragedy would strike just moments later.
Oh man, it's time to run. It's time to run. Shit. Man. Shit.
They're sneezing in Phillips and Palomares. Officer went down at Palomares and Fernleaf. You got numerous agencies rolling code. They call it 999.
Our car chase is going on, and then we seen the cops going after them. All of a sudden, they went back to this street, and then we heard gunshots. We weren't sure if they were like real gunshots. We came out, and we smelled the gunpowder, and they were real gunshots.
And did you guys know what happened?
From what I heard, is a cop got shot, and there's a man barricaded in his house still right now. He hasn't came out yet. Typical day in Pomona.
We heard that he ran on Gibbs and ended up barricaded in a two-story home out there. That he's on the second floor, and that's all we know.
Yeah,
and then they're just telling us to come back.
Was shot.
You pretty much can hear everything from our place. Everything echoes. After that, we heard the policemen. One, right, just a shower of them just coming this way in this direction, and then that's when we came this way. And that's what we've been hearing from different people, is that he's down the street in the corner, barricaded, in the second floor.
It's obviously a pretty huge response, but to hear the shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard the shots. They sounded at first very vaguely. At first, we heard them, and then it was like pop, 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 real quick, and then it stopped, and then we heard it again. At first, we didn't think there were gunshots, but then we heard the sirens, and then that's when we figured out it was the gunshots. And then we went on social media, and they said literally that there was an officer was shot, and to pray for them, and there was a suspect barricaded. So that's when we ended up coming over here to see what was going on, and yeah, that's what was going on.
It has been a long night. It will continue to be a long and thorough investigation.
Around 9 last night, officers tried to stop the suspect who, according to one witness, was driving erratically and had a gun in his hand.
The suspect crashed into another vehicle, bailed out of that vehicle, and ran into a courtyard of an apartment complex and then into a residence within that courtyard.
Officers tried to arrest him, and both were shot. One
of the officers was shot. An additional officer came in, attempted to rescue the downed officer, and in doing so, he was shot with a wound to his face.
It was really bad. I mean, it's like a war zone.
It's still a tactical incident that they're trying to get the suspect in custody. We've got investigators who are standing by, waiting to do interviews and waiting to conduct the investigation to get the details on how this incident occurred and why it occurred.
And so he's not in custody, but you believe he's alive inside?
Yes, we do.
Alive and armed?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you in communication with him?
Yes. All right, thank you guys very much.
Could you please spell out your name, sir, for me?
Last name is Bergner. It's Bergner.
And first name, sir?
Christopher.
Thank you.
Today, the man suspected of killing a Pomona police officer, injuring a second one, and barricading himself overnight was handcuffed and taken into custody. The first officer, now identified as 30-year-old Greggory Casillas, was killed. The second officer shot is still in serious condition after undergoing surgery.
There are 2 shots. Yeah. I was thinking.
It has, Jory, and that investigation is just beginning. The suspect was taken into custody around 2 o'clock this afternoon. He had been barricaded in this apartment complex behind me since last night.
Strong signs of depression that were seen by all. Strong signs of depression. We didn't talk much. He really didn't talk to anyone much. Hello, hi. He was focused on his own space. He's a family man. He's got a good, but he's faced with mental illness. And unless our city has programs that are going to focus on these issues, then these issues will continue to occur.
Broadcast request for Pomona PD. Any available units to respond to Marengo East submission to LA Coroner's Office for a escort at 0600 hours. Incident 1013.
Thank you. Well, my brief statement is, it certainly is a sad day for the Pomona Police Department. It's a sad day for our community, and it's a sad day for law enforcement in general. Our Pomona officers were out doing what they always do, putting themselves in harm's way to protect Pomona, a community that we love. Last night, 2 Pomona police officers were shot, and as you know, one of them did not survive. And while the Sheriff's Department will handle all information related to the incident itself, I did want to share just a brief statement about our fallen officer. Our officer's name was Greggory Jonathan Casillas. Joined the Pomona Police Department in December 2014. He worked as a record specialist before taking a position as a jailer in September 2015. He was then hired as a Pomona police recruit and attended the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department Academy. He was sworn in as a Pomona police officer in September of 2017, and he was just about to complete field training before the incident happened last night. Greg was raised in Los Angeles County and attended local colleges and universities. He is survived by his mother, father, 2 brothers, a wife, and 2 small children. Greg intentionally chose to take different positions within the police department to better prepare himself to achieve his goal to become a Pomona police officer. Greg is a hero, a man to be looked up to. He left his family at home to protect yours, and his ultimate sacrifice will never be forgotten. And we certainly could use your prayers, and I thank everyone in the community for the support, and our law enforcement partners throughout the regions who came at least a couple hundred deep between last night and today to assist our department and our community. Thank you very much.
Now, we just saw someone leaving flowers at the scene here. I also just checked in with the LA County Sheriff's Department. Again, that second officer remains in stable condition.